So before this video starts, I just want you guys to hear me out. We have one of our Hive members, Watts. His channel was deleted for whatever fucking reason. It was some weird YouTube glitch. It says that the user deleted the channel, but he didn't delete his channel. So the point is he had to start out completely fresh, and if you haven't already subscribed to him, it will mean the world to me and the other Hive members, and especially Watts. If you checked out his new channel, he's starting from scratch, and subscribed. Hey, what's up guys, how's it going? It's me, Mario, and I have a question for you. Have you ever been the first person to do something cool before it's actually cool? I remember having a Twitter back before it was cool. This is like back in 2007, and if I'm correct, Twitter came out like in 2006 or so. I remember back in the day when Facebook was like the newest thing ever, right? Like everyone had to make a Facebook, or you were like a nobody now. And I mean, the same thing sort of, goes on today. Like if you don't have a Facebook, like, what are you doing with your life? I did not expect to win that, and I fucked up. Wait, can I come back from this and get him? Yes, I fucking can. With an assist, but it still fucking counts. I remember the first time I got a reply from someone famous, and that was so fucking awesome. It was Nigahiga, and it was like just a simple question I asked him once. The point is, I've always really been more about Twitter than Facebook. Maybe because I have no friends, but I mean, that could be just a coincidence, right? So back in the day, whenever I had a phone, I actually didn't have a smartphone, I didn't have an iPhone, I didn't have no fancy schmancy phones, and I had a shitty little, like, Samsung Rogue, which was considered a smartphone, but really wasn't a smartphone. I think it was only considered a smartphone because it had a touchscreen, and even then, before that, I had like a flip phone at some point, and after that one, I had like some phone with a keyboard that slides out. So even though back in the day I didn't have an iPhone with a Twitter app, I could actually still get notifications sent to my phone through like SMS, something in the Twitter settings. One day those Twitter notifications sent to my phone got me in trouble. I basically would get text messages every time someone that I follow tweets. So this one time in 8th grade, I had to stay late for a band practice. I had to text my mom. I was actually in my last period for my class. It was the 7th period. It was like English or something. And I had to tell my mom that I would stay... And I wanted to tell my mom that I would stay late for school and have practice. That way she wouldn't pick me up. Because when she comes to pick me up and I'm not there to get picked up, and I tell her I have practice, she'd be like, oh, why did you tell me so late? You should have told me earlier, this and that. So I was trying to avoid a problem. So I decided to risk it and turn my phone on, thinking that when it turns on, it'll be on silent. But no. So I turned my phone on and attempt to send a text message to my mom to tell her that I'm staying late. Before you know it, I have like 40 plus text messages coming in, beeping loud as fuck in the middle of class. My two teachers were just staring at me like, what the fuck is up with this kid's phone? I tried to explain that I was trying to use my phone to send my mom a text message so she could know that I'm staying late, because it's something important. They pull a classic and say, oh, you could have just gone to the front office and used the phone to call from there. That is the lamest thing ever. Nobody wants to go to the front office just to tell their mom they have to stay late. My teacher came back from the front office laughing her ass off, saying the phone would just not stop beeping. The lady up at the front office actually turned my phone off just to get it to shut up. And my teacher had jokes like, oh, we should put a Twitter banner behind you that says Twitter. And I'm like, oh, that's not funny. Now I have to pay like a few bucks to get my phone back because that's the second time I got it taken up. Now this isn't the only time Twitter's gotten me in trouble. So this one time I'm in class, there's this new student that just got announced to the classroom like, hey, there's a new student, like, hey, yeah, it's not like we could tell. Because yeah, we wouldn't notice it's a new student in the middle of the semester. So she happened to sit behind me on her first day, and I was, going to talk to her in a bit whenever we had a break. So I was, going to try and say hi, try and just talk to her. So at some point during the class, I like finished my work kind of early, and I look at my phone. I pull up Twitter, and there's this guy that retweeted this like half naked, or might have been completely naked, chick that was really attractive, by the way. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of stared at it for a bit, because I'm a guy. But then I noticed a shadow. The new girl sitting behind me was walking past me. She was going to go up to the front to ask the teacher something, and she happened to look over in my direction at my phone. I know because I happened to look up and she gave me this creepy look. And then there's tweets that say, hey, have your volume all the way up. This is hilarious. And it'll have like a freeze frame of a fight. But then when you hit play, all you hear is loud moaning noises. And it's like, fuck, I fell for it. Anyways, thanks for watching. That is the love-hate relationship between me and Twitter. Let me know in the comments if you had a similar experience with Twitter. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video and take it easy.
To the sounds of the high life. Roll a switcher up, the windows up, I'm in the whip, I'm riding. I am Mac Miller. Roll a switcher up, the windows up, chillin' with your bitch, I'm riding.